This is Adrian Cockings Gomez, my first daughter. She was born on January 19th, 2020, just under 2 months before the coronavirus lockdown hit Spain. For the first couple of weeks, we were lucky. We managed to see our friends, our families. For the first couple of weeks of Lily's life, it was easy. We managed to get her feeding. She was okay in the car seat. And she was getting used to different faces. But then the news hit.
The Spanish government looks set to follow in Italy's footsteps and impose a 15-day nationwide lockdown.
En definitiva, esas son las actividades cotidianas que vamos a poder hacer y que van a justificar el que se pueda hacer uso de ese espacio público, que es la vía pública.
Spain was now on lockdown for 15 days. The only reasons we were allowed out was to go for a dog walk, to go to the supermarket, to the banks, or to the pharmacies. Any contact with friends and family was prohibited, which, for a family with a newborn baby, it's difficult. So for a lot of people, this would have been okay. We had Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, but for us not being able to see our families, that was probably the worst part. Over the first 2 weeks, Lily started behaving differently. She started refusing to feed. She wasn't sleeping as well as before. And I think the lack of being able to go outside really affected her. The extension was then put on for another 15 days, and then another. We had to make a new normal for our lives. And a new normal for us was being inside most of the time, and maybe taking some short walks in the garden. And by day 45, the first sign at the end of the tunnel was there. Children were allowed out to play.
Might end, and one of the things that people are grappling with is the uncertainty of that and how long we're going to be in isolation. Just bear in mind that in Spain they had a much stricter lockdown and children were not allowed to leave the house until yesterday, when the gates were opened and the children were able to go outside again, and you just can't believe it.
We took advantage of this, and myself alone had to take Lily out. We started to see some big improvements with Lily, and that with changing of formula and new bottles, we started to be able to feed her properly and get to a comfortable, normal lifestyle. It was another 2 weeks by the time we got to phase 1, and that's where the real difference was made. Now, when Lily's older, she probably won't remember this, but we will. We'll remember the 45 days we had to stay inside with her. We'll remember the rain. We'll remember the feedings. Well, the not so feedings. And we'll remember all the time that we spent with her.